We have a lot of content to share with you. So we would entreat you to subscribe to this channel, as well as like us. Hit that notification bell to receive more updates from us, because we know that whatever content here is going to set you on course at every time. It's going to make you attain whatever stature that Christ wants you to attain. Thank you.
My question is, there's some situations when in a relationship, let's say, there's arguments, and then a person will go ask for advice, and then just tell them something like, oh, if you prayed enough, then, you could change that person's heart or something. What do you have to say to that?
Okay, now, like I've said earlier on, you can't change anybody. Only God can. And one of the things we have to communicate with God is prayer. The Bible said the heart of the kings are in the hands of God. So once you pray and you hand it over to God, then you leave God to do the work. But there must be a time limit to that prayer. If you are not married, then don't suspend your life for too long, waiting for somebody else to change. Because when it comes to prayer, there are people that you pray now, and God will move, and they will be pliable and willing to obey. But there are some people that are like Pharaoh. They will not hear God until something calamitous happens. And you don't want to be a part of that calamity. Do you understand? So you need to have what I call a divine timetable for your expectation when it comes to issues like that. So if I'm praying about this particular situation, I'm trusting God that, God, please, I need you to sort this out within the next, help me. No, it's not, you can't give God time, but if you're a Christian, there's a way you can know in your spirit that, look, I think I can wait this long, or I can endure this long. And then if it's not happening, it's not happening, especially when you are not married. Once you are married, patience, endurance, long suffering. Okay, so tomorrow evening is School of Money. It's 5 p.m. 5 p.m. Not 5:05, not 6 p.m. 5 p.m. So on the dot of, I'll be here by 4:30 or earlier. By 5 on the dot we start, and we're going to have 3 sessions. Okay, someone is lifting up their hand. Okay, so we have first session, second session, third session, and then we're done. So more people are coming from all over. We've invited a lot of people that will come. So you don't want to be the host and be held off stage. So you want to come early, and then, or else you'll be outside, and then your hall will be filled up. Yes.
Hello, sir. My name is Kelvin, and I have this question. How important is physical attraction in a relationship? Question. The reason I'm asking this because sometimes I was having this conversation with a friend, and the person happens to check all the boxes, but you might not be physically attracted to a person. How important is it in a marriage or in courtship?
Okay, please listen and listen well. I look at this from the point of Scripture. And when Adam saw Eve, he said, wow, this is now bone of my bone, flesh of my flesh. There was something he saw that attracted him to say, wow, this is good. So yes, there is a place for that. But I have come to realize that majority of what we are attracted to is based on what shaped us. Do you understand? What shaped us determines what we are attracted to. And because we have so many influences that have become so powerful that we are unconsciously programmed even against our own God, I've come to realize that many of the attraction game in this world today is a trap of the devil. So I give you an example. 20 years ago, 25 years ago, all the women we have today will be called witches or wizards, because it was grandmothers that used to wear wigs. You remember? Yeah, 25 years ago. If you see somebody wearing wigs like all these women, they are like grandmothers in those days. No, truth. Young ladies don't wear wigs. It's for old people that have problem with their hair, or people that but now it has become a fashion. It's very expensive. Human's hair, Italian hair, Peruvian hair, bone straight. Very expensive. Now they even have extension eyelashes. They have all kinds. So if you are, I hope you know there are different kind of bras now. They are padded bra, even when there's no breast there, they can pad it. They are bomb. They have all kinds. So when, and we are now in a sexualized environment. So the social media, the media has now given you a picture. Now, look at it. Have you noticed that runway models are emaciated people? Have you noticed? Runway model, they don't have breasts, they don't have bum bum. Have you noticed? They are like people that have HIV like that. They are runway models. Those are the people that do. But now, when they want to portray beauty to you, they will show you breasts, show you this. So, what you are calling attraction right now, I doubt it. It's a trap of the devil now. Because many people are now attracted to superficial things that ends up ruining them. So love should not be based on feelings. Because feelings will come, feelings will go. And there are people that are married today, and they have come to realize that what they were attracted to is not the real deal. So I will advise, while attraction is important, be really careful what is attracting you and what is fueling that attraction. Because you know the amazing thing, when you now get married to those people, those things that attracted you are not the things you are going to live with. You see, the amazing thing that all these people you are seeing now, they don't sleep with this wiggle. All this highlight, they don't sleep with it. So you are not married. This image you are seeing is not what you will meet at home. Many of them, you see their tummy looking flat. It's a lie. They are packaged it with spandex. They have put all kinds of... So by the time they now get home, the stomach is like this. Like this. So you are going to be living with the real person. So the coaster and he's making the bread look, it's not standing, it's like that. It's like, there's nothing there. It's been messed up. So by the time you now marry, you will now become disappointed. Because you are living, you are sleeping with the real thing. No eyelashes, no contact lens, nothing. Then you now say, I'm no more, I don't love you anymore. I don't know. It's because the attraction itself was fueled by sex, not fueled by God. God bless you all.
Okay. How can you kill like physical attraction?
You can't kill it. Just be realistic. You can't kill, just be realistic. See, that's why, look, you know, we call it physical attraction, not conviction and not conclusion. Something we attract to, there's nothing wrong in being attracted. But when you are attracted, you now relate to confirm whether the content is as powerful as the container. So you start having discussion to see the intellectual, the spirit and everything. So you now know. So what attracts you and keeps you is the quality of their character, their mind, their lifestyle. That's what will now keep you. So that's why, because she's going to get pregnant, she's going to blow up, she's going to have 3 children. What keeps you to keep getting attracted for the next 30 years? It's not the makeup, it's not all those things. No. It's the fact that you are now in love with the spirit, the content of the container. So no matter what happens to the container, and it's the same thing for a man. So if you say, oh, he has 6-pack, does he have 6 figure? Because 6-pack will become 1-pack. What do you do? So it's both ways. Thank you.
I have a question. Sorry.
Are you sure this is not going to become a video?
I have a question. Thank you for coming. My name is Loretta. My question is, when it comes to like marriage,
we need to start collecting offering now. Every question, $100. No, I'm good. Yeah.
When it comes to marriage and ministry, how do you make sure that you're not too consumed by ministry and like you unconsciously neglect your marriage?
Well, the principle for me, and which is what I've taught, is quantity time at work, quality time at home. Quantity time at work, quality time at home. When you go to work, you do like 8 to 12 hours. If you had commuting time, it can even be more than that. Then you do another 6 to 8 hours of sleep. So the time you have outside of sleep and work is not really much. So if you are a minister of the gospel, you are working, whatever it is, give quantity time to what you consider to be your career or your calling. Because that's what gives you impact in the world and gives you resources to run the responsibilities of your life. But when you are at home, be at home. So quality time at home. So if all you have is 2 hours a day, 1 day a week, let it be worth it. make enough deposit that we keep the reservoir full. The problem is people are not intentional and mindful about that quality time at home. So for someone like me, I'm always on the road. But when I'm at home, I'm at home. I do school run, I wash, I cook, I do all kinds of stuff. So when I'm away, they miss me. Because when I'm around, I'm around. You don't want to be in that situation where they don't miss you anymore. It's like, oh, let him go. They don't create a life outside you. You are finished. So quantity time at work, quality time at home.
I have a question.
Yes, ma'am.
I have a question, Dr. Olumide. I have some of the men, young men in the church, in the church, have complained that the young women that maybe they would like to date or maybe they want to propose or something are not giving them the opportunity because I don't know if maybe I'm not sure what it is that it's the young women, what they are looking for. Meanwhile, I have so many young women also who are looking to get married. And when the young men go towards, like, trying to date them, they don't want them. Is it because that some of them come from Africa and they don't speak like the Americans? Or what advice do you have for both? No, because it's a serious thing.
Okay,
it is a serious thing. What advice do you have for the young men who are looking for women to come to date, and then the young women who are also waiting for someone to come and propose?
Unfortunately, in the world that we live in today, a lot of women are looking for an image, not a person. They have created pictures and image of what they will love. Women love the idea of love, not really love. They love the idea of love and the things that comes with love, not really love itself, unfortunately. So most of the time, many of them are after the image. Oh, does it look good? Will my friends love it? Would they, will it qualify? Sandra did her wedding. Sandra's boyfriend works in this company, looks like this. Shanikwa's boyfriend has this car. So they are already competing in their hearts with their friends and their friends' relationship. So it becomes a problem. And then the issue of the man is the provider is also a major issue. So they are looking at him and they're asking, can he take care of me, as if they are a liability? And the question is, why should he come and take care of you? Couldn't you have been able to take care of yourself? Because when you are coming into a kingdom marriage, what you are bringing, what is bringing, will come to the table to become the family income. So it is our family, not somebody coming to take all the responsibilities of your life. What your father could not do, you expect one man to come and do? It doesn't work like that. It's an unrealistic expectation. So that's a reality that we see. So, but what I always say to people is, what you refuse to learn by revelation, you will learn by experience. Many of those women end up remaining in the market until they are late 30s. By the time they now get into their 30s, they are now ready to settle for anything. By then it's too late. They now end up with an unbeliever. And then for the guys, the reality of the fact is that sometimes you are looking for what you are not qualified for. Many of the guys don't face reality. Find your level. Find your level. Don't try to convince somebody to lower their standard to come to your level. Do you understand? If at the point when you are meeting that lady, she already considers herself to be above your level, leave her there and look for someone that will see you as a miracle. That's right. Do you understand? Because most of you are trying to convince somebody to come down to your level, and then you put yourself under unnecessary pressure. Listen, there are more women on earth than men. That's right. So no man should ever be under any pressure. There is so many fish in the ocean that anyone that thinks that they are too much, leave them on the shelf and go to where you'll be celebrated. Don't try to, because by the time you see her, you already look at her from head to toe. You can see the bone straight, you can see the eyelashes, you can see the bag, you can see the shoe. You already know that even the cream, look at the skin, very fresh. You know that maintenance of this one, I can't afford it. So why will you want to come into somebody's life and bring them to a lower level than what they were before they met you? Why should a woman reduce her value because he wants to marry you? And why should you come into the life of a woman without being able to take her to a greater dimension of glory? Then leave her there. Let the person that qualifies come. Go to somebody that you can raise and grow with. Don't be eyeing something that is beyond you. Face reality. God bless you.
As you have listened to this message, we believe that you are going to reap the blessings thereof if you attend to these words as well. That you will keep these words in the midst of your heart. That no matter the circumstance, your eyes are going to be fixed on these words. And as you have been blessed, we will tell you to share this message. Be an evangelist by sharing to others to be blessed. And then subscribe to this channel for us, because we have loads of videos, we have loads of content that is going to make you blessed, that is going to set you on course, that is going to set you ablaze. And don't forget to like for us. Thank you.